What is going on, team? Travis Bailey here, and I want to make a quick video for you guys just to go over the compensation plan. There seemed to be a little bit of confusion with the pass up and the qualifying sale. So I'm actually going to just make a quick illustration here and draw exactly how it works. So you guys should be able to see this whiteboard here. So here, for example, is you. And forgive my handwriting, I'm not the best at drawing on these Zoom chats. So here is you. The first person you enroll, say it's Bob, gets passed up. So Bob is your qualifying sale. Your sponsor gets Bob on his team. That $1,000 enrollment commission goes to your sponsor. So now you're qualified. You can enroll your people on this line here. This is your personal sponsored line. So now your next sale, let's say it's Mary here. Mary, you get $1,000 for. So now you keep enrolling people. You can keep personally sponsoring people along your personal sponsored line. So for each of these people, you get $1,000. So now, when the people on your team start enrolling people because you stepped into the leadership position, they need to make their qualifying sale. So now Mary here makes her first sale to Nancy. And Nancy is going to get passed up to you. You just made $1,000. So now, for example, in this situation, Mary is in the same position you are in, where she gets her own line over here to personally sponsor people. It gets messy if I show everyone's personal sponsored line. So right now, Mary, we're going to focus on, enrolled Nancy and qualified. Nancy got passed up to you. So now Nancy needs to qualify. You're going to assume the leadership position, and you're going to help everyone on your team enroll more team members. So now once Nancy qualifies and gets her first sale, because she was passed up to you, you also get Nancy's pass up. Now Nancy is qualified. So now, say Jimmy here was passed up to you, and he's on your team. Now you being the leader, you need to personally help everyone on your team create a bigger team. So now because Jimmy was passed up to you, his qualifying sale was also passed up to you. So when he enrolls Rachel, that $1,000 pass up also goes to you. So what's going on here, guys, is every time you personally sponsor someone, get a notification, let me close that. Every time you personally sponsor someone on your personal line here, you create a whole new line of one-ups. So every time you have someone qualify that you personally sponsored, you get that pass up. Then when that pass up that gets passed to you qualifies, they pass it up to you, not their sponsor that qualified with that sale. Does that make sense? So every time you enroll someone personally, you create a whole new line like this. So everyone's qualifying sale in this direct down line here is going to get passed up to you because you created that pass up line. Now, let's say we get down to Jimmy here. Jimmy passed up Rachel. Now Jimmy is qualified. So Jimmy now enrolls, let's say, Susan. He gets paid for Susan. Susan, when she qualifies with your help and Jimmy's help, because you're all on one team, Susan passes up to Jimmy because Susan was Jimmy's personal enrollment after he's qualified. So now this sale here, this person, just P for person, goes to passed up to Jimmy. So now Susan is qualified. She gets her own personal line where she can enroll people now. Now this person here that's enrolled was passed up to Jimmy. The person that qualifies with their next sale passes up to Jimmy. And now this person is qualified where they can enroll their own people. Does that make sense, guys? I just wanted to hope this clears everything up. I'm going to erase this. I'll draw it one more time so it makes more sense. But this model is so much more powerful than just one pass up. You know, you may think, oh my God, but I enrolled my qualifying sale. I want that next pass up. You know, that isn't how this works, guys. This is so powerful because every time you personally enroll someone after you've been qualified, you have the same benefits as everyone else. So this really encourages team duplication. This really encourages people to step into that leadership role, because you can then go out and sponsor 10 people and then help those 10 people grow. You can do everything you can to help those 10 people grow and get the pass ups. So as you get these pass ups, guys, you're helping your team get more sales by providing your leadership value. And by providing that leadership value, you're going to inspire team duplication. So guys, I'm going to draw this here one more time. Let me look for the clear all drawing button. So I'm going to just draw this one more time. I'm just going to draw an illustration of my personal team. So here is Darren. Darren enrolled my sponsor, Yulia. Yulia enrolled me as her qualifying sale. Because I was her qualifier, I was passed up to Darren. So now Yulia's got her qualified line. So now I had to qualify, and I qualified by enrolling Andre. Andre was passed up to Darren. So I didn't get paid for my qualifying sale or Andre's next sale. So because this would also get passed up to Darren. So for me, for example, I'm right here. Tom had joined my team. Then Patricia, then Judy, then Sarah, and so on and so on and so on. So Tom was the first to qualify on our team. Tom enrolled Dan. Dan was passed up to me as Tom's qualifier. So now Tom's got his personal line where he can enroll someone. Now when Dan gets his qualifying sale, it's going to be passed up to me again, because I've created this line of one-ups. So everyone that's a qualifying sale in this row is going to be passed up to me because I created that row. So now for Tom, for example, Tom enrolls person. That person is going to be Tom's personal enrollment. So now when that personal enrollment qualifies, that's going to be passed up to Tom. And then when that person qualifies, that's also going to be passed up to Tom. So then this person and this person are going to have their own line to continue what I just illustrated, what I did. So guys, that's really how the compensation plan works. Every time you personally enroll someone, after you've been qualified, you get the $1,000 sale. When that person gets qualified, that one-up goes to you. And then their one-up that was passed up to you, after they qualify, that goes to you. After that last person that was passed up to you qualifies, that qualifying sale gets passed up to you. So every time, I'm just going to say one more time, every time you personally enroll someone, you create a whole new line of one-ups that will continue to get passed up to you forever, as long as you remain in a leadership position and you're providing value and you stay plugged in, follow the system, and follow the campaigns that your leader rolls out. So guys, this is just really briefly how it works out, how the compensation plan pays, and how it continues to grow. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on my Facebook. And it's Travis Bailey, guys, just showing you real quick the compensation plan. I will see you guys later.